Whoa. That was really intense. We still can't do anything here, right? Oh yeah, the cipher. I wonder if we need to explore this more. Maybe the commune? We probably do. This is safe, so we could... I think we should do this. Work the grow beds. Try to get access to whatever's going on in here. The grow beds are at the heart of the commune, feeding the members and fueling their lab work. You're invited to assist in maintaining them. I kind of feel like our character, like after experiencing that, and we're really appreciating the beauty of the green, maybe we're gonna do this to like take our mind off of it, just to do some work and support like the growth of this beautiful stuff. Neutral outcome. The dirt of the beds is rich. How did the commune manage to establish such a good biome here? You wonder on it as you work. Okay. Oh, new drive discovered. Ankhita wants you to help her locate the crew. Track Ashton, confront Ashton. Talk to Ankhita about what happened. Find a home there. Interesting. So we're done with that. What am I gonna do with my one? What am I gonna do with this one? I could do a 50-50 shot at this. I have a better idea. I think we just rest at the sunbath. Or, sorry, rest. Sunbathe. We also haven't really done anything here, but I don't think we want to risk that. Spoke Transit Center. Ah, freight operator. This is where we should be working. Midline runs automated freight down from the free spoke. They need skilled operators and you don't have to lift a single crate. Let's do that. 16 cryo. Damn. That's really good. So where do I... Oh. Scrap freighter. Don't need to buy scrap anymore. So where is she? Talk to Ankhita. Maybe she's not around? Is she at her home? Maybe she's gonna pop up later? Did I miss her across the way? Doesn't look like it. I wouldn't mind like just a return home button. Got the stabilizer, but we're gonna end the cycle here. Two 6s, a 4, and a 3. That's pretty good. Where the hell is she? Oh God. Oh no. Ethan may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. Oh no, we gotta get out of there. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get rid of the tracker. What am I supposed to do? Should I be, like, I feel like it's rotating around to this side. Oh, it is. You know what? Let's play from this side then. Because the other side is kind of, has that really weird, like, turnaround on the zoom in animation. Okay. I think we work on the unit this time. But maybe I should... I guess it depends on which side we're checking out. Like if I do this... Yeah, then it doesn't... Okay. So I was wrong about that. Let's do a delivery. Because we'll get energy also. In fact, let's do... Oops. Oh, yeah. D50. Let's guarantee a positive outcome on this one. Yeah. We get a bunch of energy. Okay. I think I'm going to spend the rest on this. Okay. Hey, upgrade point. Wonderful. Thrill Seeker? I think Thrill Seeker. Wait, was I saving up points? No. Repaired unit, sealed housing unit. Wow. Inject, oh, feed a stray. There's signs that a stray animal has been nosing around near the unit. A handful of chits or some crackers. Should bring it out of hiding. Yeah, okay. So we've moved into here. You buy the crackers from a shop unit downstairs and crumble them up into a tray. Something moves in the shadows. Oh, it's a Cosmo Kitty. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. My kitty looked just like that and he passed away not too long ago. It's a black kitty like that. Oh man. We got Cosmo back. A low-end cat with a high-end personality. The stray hops up onto a work surface and looks out of the unit's small window. It doesn't acknowledge your presence. Just like a cat. It just sits there beside the tray of crumbled crackers, staring out at the low end, wondering why you're not giving it more. What is this cat's story? Are there more on the station? You haven't seen another in the low end, but in this vast megastructure, that means little. There could be a whole colony of cats like this in the Warrens. You look at its sleek, dark fur and sharp eyes. It doesn't look ragged, it looks at home. In fact, its presence in the unit makes you wonder if this is the stray's apartment that you're squatting in. Let's approach. You lean a little forward and the stray tenses up. Perhaps best to give it a moment to get used to you. The stray settles a little and starts eating, picking at the broken crackers. Oh, I thought it had already eaten them. You don't remember ever having been this close to an animal. It triggers something in you, a recognition of a life. Totally unlike your own, but still somehow connected, parallel, even interwoven. The stray licks crumbs from its fur. Were you born here? The stray lifts its head as you speak, but looks out at the glow of the low end, not at you. I take that as a yes. The cat's comfort in this place is enough to answer your question. The stray is a born resident of the eye, like all those thousands out there beyond your window. This is, after all, a place for strays, for both those who begin their journey here and those who end it. You turn your eyes to the window, the one that the stray looks out of, and you both watch the stars and the ships together. You feel something pass between you and the stray, a kind of acknowledgement of each other, a sense that each of you might share something with the other, point of connection. Then all at once, the stray yawns wide, hops down for the unit, and brushes along your legs. And then it's gone. Out through the unit door and back into the corridors at the low end. Oh. My precious Cosmo Kitty. We still have a Yadigan data that we can sell, right? Who's buying? Them? Okay. Oh, I see. We can still sleep at the empty container. Maybe I should sleep here tonight because we still have our tracker on and this is going to come up. I should sell. Okay, I should get as much money as possible because this is coming up. Where do I sell? Isn't there a place to sell scrap? Yeah. Okay, so we got 97. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna sleep in our new place. I can feed the stray again. If you buy the crackers and put them out, the stray will always come. That doesn't mean they like you though. They're a cat after all. So true. A 4, a 3, a 4, and a 6. You miss me? Ethan smiles a ragged smile at you. Let's just walk away. Ethan follows along and you notice he's limping. Come on, sleeper. Just a little joke. I know you have a sense of humor. You look at him. He's paler than usual, hunched. He's sporting a black eye and more than a few cycles of beard growth. That's no way to greet an old friend. Get lost. Ethan's face drops, along with all pretense of friendliness. I think you'll want to hear this, sleeper. I think, he says, rapidly shaking his head. You'll really want to hear this. I doubt it. Ethan ignores you. This is big, really big stuff about you. Seems more jittery than usual, on edge. You remember how S&ARP canceled the contract on you? The contract I was going to collect? Seriously, Ethan? Well, I'm guessing you were pretty happy about that shit. Overjoyed! Me? I lost everything. But let's not worry about that, he smiles sarcastically. And so, what did you think? That was it? What did you think that was it? Oh, sorry, I misread that to me. And so, what did you think? That was it? I was just glad to be done with you. Oh, the feeling was mutual, except... Ethan leaves a dramatic pause. What if old S&ARP gave the bounty to someone else? Someone who's even more of a shithead than yours truly. What a disaster that would be. You're bluffing. Sure, you could think that. But then you'll wake up, or not, with a bullet in your head one of these cycles. And if you could think, which you won't be able to because of the bullet, you'd be thinking, oh, I wish I'd listened to Ethan. Ethan fishes around in his pocket for a slip of paper. I've been speaking to some friends, you see, some colleagues, about what went down. And it turns out S&ARP canceled all their bounty contracts, the whole lot. It seems they've brought someone in-house. Some guy who did such a good job on their last contract that they got offered a job. He leans in. Apparently, we made a hit on this ship called The Winter Wonderland, or something. It was smuggling sleepers out from under S and ARP's corporate nose. He killed the crew and blew the ship. Ethan whistles. I can't whistle. They called him Hemwick or Maywick or something. Gives up looking for the paper. I forget. You mean Winter Light? That's it. He looks at you hard. So you do know about all this. Pats you on the shoulder. Then you'll be very happy to hear what I'm about to offer you. Ethan runs his hands through his greasy hair. Given this new information I've brought to light, it seems like you're in need of protection. Wait for the pitch. I, meanwhile, am in need of assistance in kind. Turns out I upset some people at the compressor the last time we were there. The owners, and they say they'll space me unless I work out the debt. Seems that they are that kind of businessmen, he grimaces. I would pay them, but he shrugs and turns his jacket pockets inside out in a mime of poverty. He looks pitiful, even more so for his clownish acting. See, this is what I mean. It's like, yes, he wanted to kill us. But, you know, he's just trying to make his way in the world. Then work it off. You should be glad, the anger rising in him now, that I came here and told you this. You think anyone is looking out for you? You're a contract, a name on the list. Kicks the wall. Ethan rubs his temples. I'm sorry. Hisses. I'm sorry for being a shit and trying to kill you. And whacking that thick skull of yours. Oh. You think I want to go up against this guy? But us. He jabs a finger between the two of you. We don't have a choice. So you keep me from getting killed, and I'll do the same for you. We could help each other. A straight 50-50 deal. He looks at you. I'm not asking for a favor. Okay, fine. Ethan smiles. He looks like shit warmed up. He pauses. Just think about Maywick. Think about that cold S and ARP shit on his way here from the core systems. He smiles. That should give you the motivation you need. Ethan swaggers off down the corridor, throwing his jacket over his shoulder. Can't wait to be working with you, he shouts. Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't know if that was a smart idea, but who else do we have? Gain Ethan's protection. Somehow you're once again helping Ethan. This time he's offered his protection if you help clear his debt. We have to work in the compressor. So it's endure or engage. Either way, we get a +1. Work the back. Wash up stock check. Cleaning. Prep work. Back work at the compressor is all bad smells. I imagine there's a lot of bad smells on this station. Flickering lights and hard scrubbing. Or we can work the front. Working the door. Taking deliveries. Staffing the bar. Front work at the compressor is a cocktail of shouted orders, alcohol, and violence. That sounds more like our deal. The question is, do we want to do this now? I don't know if we're on a time limit. Okay. We're not going to do... I don't think we're going to do that. What I think I should probably do is... I keep doing that. Here we go. Ankhita is away. Amber is docked here at a rickety old jetty. She's sealed up. A note says, "Sleeper, stay! I'll be ready soon." Oh, that's a clock. That's a... I think I just have to work. Like, I just have to do something to get that to move, right? Need to gather scrap. You know what? I am gonna move over to this side. It seems like there's more flipping around than anything. It's kind of annoying me. I mean, is that where we need to walk the greenway? I think maybe I should explore. Enter. Oh. I am going to... I have a lot of money. I'm just going to spend it. Because we already have stabilizer. I guess I could just have it like this. After an exhaustive hike, you find a series of glass roof tunnels. Their entrance is overgrown, which provide shortcuts through the greenway. This should do it, eh? Or... I think it makes more sense to just use this. You find your way onto a well-kept pathway between encampments, where carefully planted groves provide fungus and vegetables. Okay, so we went green. New drive. Ah, mushroom grows, farm stacks. The aviary. That has not changed. The farm stacks, we've got repeatable action, work the stack. Some farm stacks from the old station have survived, and the farmers that work them are always looking for new workers. They pay by yield or steal harvest. There's loads of food here. Why should these farmers keep it to themselves? If you can do it quick, they might not even notice it's gone, but we could become a thief. If you get caught stealing, there's no way you'll be able to work in the stacks. As simple as that. Okay. Okay, one's engage, the other one's endure. The mushroom grows. Forage for fungus, which is locked. The fungus that grow in the deep grows of the greenway are strange and typically avoided, but those with sharp eyes might find sustenance. We have to upgrade our skill for that, though. Collect spores. While the grove mushrooms are dangerously inconsistent, spores provide a chance to gather or study these species in an untouched form. They're both into it. Not really into that. Clear overgrowth, which is a repeatable action. Once a corporate garden for impressing guests with gene-tweaked birds. Now this chamber is a mess of overgrowth. You can change that. Oh no, even though we did. So it is, we need to rest for that one. I think I'm gonna work on this. What's changed here? Grow mushrooms. The aviary would be the perfect place to grow mushrooms with some work, that is. I'm kind of interested in this Haifa commune. See what they're all about. Gonna work those grow beds. Neutral. Okay, so we're 4. Tomorrow we'll go back to the ambergris. Oh, okay. No, I don't like that. Going back to standard view. Gotta feed Cosmo. Oh, Ethan says Maywick is on their way. You'll need to leave the station, get protection, or disable your tracker before they arrive. I'm trying, man. Trying. Okay. A 4, 2 2s, and a 1. That's awful. Let's buy some food this time. That's a weird way to look at it. I've just gotten used to this. Let's work the grow beds. Nice. Oh, we got extra energy too. Negative outcome. Oh, okay. But it's safe, so it doesn't really matter. Neutral. So even if I just do this, even if we get negative, we'll still get 1 towards it. Hey! Oh, no, it's negative. Hey! Oh, right. Ankhita. Almost forgot. We spot Ankhita on the track to the farm stack. She has a box on her shoulder and is working her way down the slope. She sees you. She approaches. Neither of you speak for a moment. She looks tired, pale. Her hair is tangled and clumps of dirt clinging to her armor. You both eye each other. Ankhita. She holds up a hand. Sleeper. She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for what happened. Truly I am. She looks down. I'm sorry you ended up in the middle of this, when all you have shown me is kindness. She shows her face. I'm sorry. It's okay. She nods, then looks up to the stars. I've never... She stops herself. Thank you. Ankhita shifts the weight of the box on her shoulders. I've been preparing for... She grimaces. Look. Can you come with me? It's easier if... It's okay, lead on. Ankhita leads on down the dirt path between the pillars. There's a wind passing through the greenway, a quirk of the air currents the biosphere maintains, and it ruffles the leaves softly. The sound makes the silence more obvious, more complete. You try not to think of the last time you were here. You've been trying not to think of it for the past few cycles. The image of the sleeper, sprawled, twisted open, connected to the ship mind, has been hard to forget. You realize Ankhita is leading you back there, back into the drum at the center of the stack. You pause, trembling a little at the threshold. She turns. What are you doing? She looks at you with empty eyes. What needs to be done? You stand on the threshold and look up at the tanks. Green and wet, some glowing with flickering grow lamps. You look down at Ankhita, suddenly so small under this hulking ruin. The smallest she has ever looked. She places the box down. You follow her in. You follow Ankhita into the stack through a low tank, entering the drum at ground level. It's just as beautiful as you remember, but it barely touches you. Instead, you check the apertures of the tanks for the glint of a weapon, or a shadow among the moss. Ankhita stops and looks, and you look down. The mossy island at the center of the tank is clear now. The equipment cleared away. In its place is a mound of dirt, loosely covered with moss. Ashton's rifle stands straight, half buried in the dirt at the grave's head. I bury them together, Ankhita says without turning. You both stand there in silence for a little while. You think of questions you could ask about Ashton, about the sleeper. Was the sleeper dead? She takes a moment to respond, and for a moment you think she won't, but then the words come gushing out. Their body was long dead. That much was obvious. After you left, I checked them, but there was nothing, no signal, no function. Ship mine was the same, dead. I don't know if Ashton's plan would have worked. He seemed desperate, but that doesn't mean it wasn't... She pauses, unsure of how to continue. I don't think he was lying. But you have to understand, I've had crew members double-cross me, undercut me, rat me out. That's the business. He wasn't a good person. None of us in this job are. And this is how we die, alone. I'm sorry they had to die too. She stops, not sure what to add. It seems like she's reaching for something, but she can't quite get there. You feel that gap between you. And as you do, it widens. The water drips. The moss trembles. You both stand in silence for a while longer. You both feel it. Life creeping back in. Silence ending. Ankhita shifts her weight and then starts to walk out. You follow her, suddenly eager to be back out in the open space of the greenway, to be away from this place forever. You stand outside and breathe the fresh air. You stare at the green leaves and the stars wheeling above them. That's it, says Ankhita, somewhere behind you. You try to think of something to say, but can't. Ankhita puts a hand on your shoulder. You turn back to her. At least take this. She forces a handful of cryo chits into your hands. It's what I owe. She looks at you desperately. You look down at the metal bars. Ugly little things, you think. Take the chits. You take the chits and turn without saying a word. You continue up the track, and she does not follow. As you walk up the rise, the wind picks up and the leaves shudder. You walk faster, trying to outpace your anger. The chits are heavy in your pockets, and you hate them for reminding you of how little a life is worth. Whew. I don't know. I'm curious to know if you guys would take the chits or not. I feel like we're just always in a desperate situation, and we'll take whatever we can get. We're a survivor, but that's a tough one. We did get an upgrade point, and I guess we'll hold off and get some of these. Either engage or endure. Level up. That was intense, guys. And I think that's it for the day, right? It is. I will say that it's a lot easier to like take the money because I'm playing a video game. In real life, like I said, if it was me, I probably wouldn't take it, but I think our character would. Let's feed our Cosmo Kitty. The stray crunches up the crackers as you watch. Sometimes they'll let you stroke them, sometimes not. The other thing is we need to feed our kitty, and we're taking a horrible thing that happened, and we're turning it in. We're feeding it back. We're making life out of it, you know? Creating life out of death. Feeding our Cosmo Kitty. All right, let's end the cycle.